Hello and welcome. In this occasion, I want to share with you some information about psychosecurity. Let's start. What is psychosecurity? Malicious actors already exploit the psychology of your team, understand how to protect them. The way a user interacts with software is the biggest and most widespread cybersecurity risk in any organization. Even the most disciplined individual, combined with the best user experience, is still susceptible to well-prepared and malicious opponents. Social media use and real-time notifications do much more than just distract your teammates. Intelligent attackers have studied how your entire team uses social media and know how is the easiest to target, knowing that they are the most likely to click on phishing links. The attackers intend to target only these individuals in order to decrease the likelihood of being discovered. Attackers exploit the psychology of your team to reduce their costs and maximize their impact. Weaponized distraction. Human attention is so easy to hijack. The differentiation between the sensor and intuitive personality types, with sensors making up 75% of the population, the majority of human action in a consumer society is oriented toward providing inputs for these senses. This is why so many products are designed to stimulate the senses. The result is a lot of distracted living. It seems that we have become a society of people who are chronically distracted. According to a recent study by the American Psychological Association, the average person checks their phone more than 80 times per day. We are bombarded with notifications, alerts, and calls for our attention every single day. And it's not just our phones. We live in a world where we are constantly bombarded with stimuli. Televisions, radios, billboards, and even the people around us are vying for our attention. It's no wonder that we have trouble focusing on anything for more than a few minutes at a time. Maslow's hierarchy identifies 5 basic needs for all humans: psychological, safety, love/belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. A closer look will reveal that 4 of these 5 needs are directly related to inputs for the senses. The need for psychological items such as food and water are related to the sense of taste and smell. The need for safety is often manifest in the form of a safe place to live, which provides inputs for the senses of sight and touch. Love and belonging include items such as companionship and intimacy, both of which provide inputs for the sense of touch. Finally, esteem needs, such as power and status, are often displayed through material possessions, which provide inputs for the senses of sight, touch, and sometimes sound. The 7 deadly sins, as written about by early Christian theologians, are also rooted in inputs of the senses. The sin of lust, for example, is based on a strong desire for sexual gratification, which is an input for the sense of touch. The sin of gluttony is based on a desire for food and drink, which are inputs for the sense of taste and smell. It's not coincidence that so many of our basic needs and desires are based on inputs for the senses. Our brains are wired to pay attention to sensory information. This is because our survival as a species depends on it. In the wild, things that stimulate our senses, e.g., bright colors, loud noises, are often signs of danger. Our brains have evolved to pay attention to these things to keep us safe. The problem is that in the modern world there are so many things vying for our attention that it's difficult to pay attention to anything for more than a few minutes at a time. Our brains are not evolved to deal with this level of stimulation, and as a result, we often end up feeling overwhelmed and stressed. Modern sales and marketing professionals are keenly aware of how to manipulate these needs and desires. Advertisers use sex, violence, and other sensational, appealing to the senses, topics to get our attention and then sell us things we don't need. They know how to hijack our attention and use it to their advantage. Practicing metacognition, thinking about your own thinking, helps keep your ego in check by fostering self-awareness. It allows you to question your assumptions, recognize biases, and catch moments when pride or overconfidence creep in. Pair this with healthy humility, which involves recognizing your limitations and staying open to others' perspectives. Together, they ground you, encouraging growth over self-aggrandizement. By reflecting on your thoughts and embracing a mindset of learning, you cultivate balance, ensuring your ego doesn't overshadow your judgment or relationships.
Estoy cansado de avisarte,